All right, guys, here, next episode, we're going to transgender, hate mail, homosexual, atheist, hate mail. But first, a small message before I get on with the hate mail. Happy Valentine's Day, buddy. Like, thanks, dude. Dude. Just remember, that I love you just the way you are. You don't have to change anything about your body at all. Except maybe get a shave. I'll work on that. Thank you. All right. Always day. Let's continue on here. Let's go. Yeah, basically me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt from YouTube of comments from YouTube and DeviantArt usually that are in response to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Yeah. Let's see what I said. Transgender, homosexual, let's continue on with this girl who's trying to deny the truth. Dysphoria is fear. I just did a video talking about how dysphoria is fear, showing off some little short films that this other girl made, person with ovaries, most likely made, to show off how she transitioned and now feels better because she can lie about her biological sex, and as long as certain things don't happen, like she has to go to the bathroom, oh no, the truth comes out, or, as long as she doesn't look in the mirror, or doesn't have to see herself naked or something like that, the truth comes out, she don't have to go to the doctors or something like that. Well, the truth comes out, as long as you don't have to worry about that, she's all happy. But it's like, because you like lies and hate truth. This doesn't work. So let's continue on here. Next weapon is. I said that the process, the transitioning process is unnatural. She says unnatural. You hear that as if it's inherently bad. It is. What unnatural things do you do to your body? Take painkillers when you have a really bad headache? Do you? Well, not exactly unnatural. It's pretty normal. Also, natural, normal. Yeah. Well, I bet Jesus did take painkillers for his headache. Well, no, Jesus. But second of all, if he was thirsty, if you get thirsty enough, you get a headache. Okay, you drink enough water, the headache goes away. So most likely he did. There you go. God gave you that headache. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That's the problem with some people. They thinking that God gives sickness. He does not give sickness. The devil gives sickness. God gives health. Gotta work on that. So you must learn to accept it. It's like, no, not the same thing. Next, she says, dysphoria is not fear, because I say it is. Ignore the fact that it is. If it was, I'd probably be afraid of female physical traits and girls, women, and being feminine and whatnot. But I'm not. Though, why are you lying and saying you're a mando? Boy with ovaries, saying you're a mando. I just wasn't a woman because I said I know the criteria I used was all feelings, not physical. It was all feelings and wants, not physical, because that's that criteria. The physical criteria would make me wrong. So I ignore the physical criteria, go for the feelings. It's wrong. It doesn't work. But it is what she's doing. Uh, that's the point. That's it. Point blank. Period. Not the stereotype, but also born with the biological sex. Therefore, should actually accept the biological sex. I'm not going to do that because that means I have to, be seen as one, she is totally not afraid of that. But she acts like she is. I think she is. Deal on here. Next. I probably wouldn't put myself in a position where I face more oppression, but then, apparently you are. You prefer that oppression in comparison to dealing with the oppression of telling the truth about what your sex you are. It's really not good. Continue on here. It's why it's not an emotion. It is. What is that? Fear. Is a disorder. Fear. No, it's not. It's an emotion. What makes it a disorder is what you do to it. If you choose to give into it, then you're messing around. Once that causes you to lie up to you realize it's there. You start telling the truth through lies. May force myself to stay pretending to be something I'm not. Would be lying. But the thing is, I'm doing that already. Me, basically acknowledging the physical facts, acknowledging my body is female, she's saying, would be lying somehow. How? How would it be lying, though? Wait a second. How would it be lying to acknowledge the fact that she is female? How would it be lying there? Because she doesn't like the stereotypes of it. She doesn't like what people say about females. What some people have done. She doesn't like that stuff because she's afraid of it. So that's right. Continue on. Why do I have a feeling of people doubt every person you don't agree? Why do you feel like people doubt every person you deal with? Let's say transphobe has a solo problem that doesn't work with the transgender lifestyle. It doesn't work with this stuff. So forget this. I'm going to ignore and go through this really sad attempt to equate math with, which is factual, to the transgender lifestyle, which is fictional. Okay, continue on. Continue on. Next. Next. Nope. I say, if you say it's forcing yourself to pretend, come on. I say, what do I say? If you say, I gotta zoom in here. If you say that forcing yourself to pretend to be something you aren't is a lie, why do you continue to say you're not a woman? Because she is. You were born with ovaries. That's what women are born with. A headache is not the same thing as a fully functional body that you don't like. It isn't. Nope. Yep. She says, because I'm not a woman. A woman is a social term you describe people whose gender identity aligns with the social construct and idea of a woman. As well as the fact that it's made from the word womb is another word for uterus. So it is basically made from, the word comes from people who use a slang term for female, person with uterus, womb man, like the man but with womb man, yes. So yeah, human with womb, female, But I think that woman is a social term used to describe people whose gender identity aligns with the social construction idea of a woman. Stereotypes, not all women are born with ovaries because I say they aren't. Not all people born with ovaries are women because they say they aren't. Yeah. Woman is a gender, not a sex, but it is used as a slang term for a sex. So yeah, it kind of counts. Me saying I'm a man born with ovaries is a lie too, because man is a slang term used for masculine. So yeah, doesn't work. Continue on. What you say, stereotypes. That means a woman being stereotypes. Gender is defined as either of two sexes, male or female, especially considered with references to social and cultural differences rather than biological ones. Stereotypes. Gotcha. Get you on here. The term also used broadly to denote a range of identities. Yes, identities that do not correspond to established ideas of male and female. So basically, the truth. It does not correspond to it. It is used as an identity. A word that's spoken about biology is being used as an identity. That's wrong. It's used to lie. It doesn't work. Continue on here next. Also, what about intersex people? People born with deformed genitals. They might have ovaries and an otherwise male body, kind of. Testicles with otherwise female body, kind of. Or both organs. What do you say about them? They're deformed. You need to work on that. No one's denying it functioned. Again, she says it's functioned. The physical aspect is female. No one's denying it functioned. And it functions now, too. Not that I didn't like it. Yes, you did. Why are you doing that? If you didn't like it, why are you getting it mutilated and mutated? Because you didn't like it. That was not the body I belonged in. Like you can change bodies. You can't. You can't go from one body to another. You can't do that. Not the body I belonged in because people were looking at me and I was afraid of what they were thinking. That's basically what that is. Anyone here? Yes, comfortable skin people have body insecurities too, but I don't wish I was taller or the gain muscle or look more masculine. At least not part of this. That's not part of that. At least that's not part of dysphoria, or it is actually, but fear of what other people think of you. It is all to that. So it's for you. So all weird and grossed out about all the female, which are actually female bits and pieces, as well as the pronouns that I attached words to that they don't have. You what? Female. Goes out, well, the female, they're actually female. Bits and pieces. Goes on pronouns people used for me that I attached meanings to that I did not have. I hated those. And I mean, hated them through lies. Yeah. I know everyone hates growing up. Yep. But for trans people, it's like you enjoy your early life of the a bit. Sure, you have a tail, but you rarely even look at it or think about it. You seek the truth. You try to ignore the truth. Continue on. But you rarely look at what they got it. When you do, you think everyone secretly has a tail, wish it was gone, but never changes it. Then you put those thoughts in the back of your head. Then at the ripe age of 8, you start transforming into a cow. Yeah, true. Which is confusing to you, but everyone else seems to think it's normal. So you use the same exact you should did with the tail. You try to lie about it, fantasize about it. Say, no, let's ignore that. That's truth. Go for this lie instead. Bad news. I say, well, that's the wrong way of thinking. You have to let your hatred, based on fear, to cause you to harm your body so it looks and operates more like you want it to, so you can lie more effectively about what being male. Something that someone born with ovaries can never be. You're trying to, because you're